Hey y'all, it's Ebony, and in this video, I am going to be doing a wig revamp. This is my 28-inch deep wave wig. It was a side part, but y'all, it was just my part was starting to get real messy. The hair was starting to get real frizzy, and I knew that I had to go on a brunch date with my friend the next day. So, yeah, I need to refresh my wig, and that is what I'm going to show y'all in this video. So first things first, you gotta completely saturate your wig. So I'm just running water all over my wig. So with the next step, I am going to shampoo my wig. I like to use what I already have, and I've been having this bottle of shampoo from Sally's. This is called Daily Cleansing Shampoo. I picked this up from Sally's, I kid you not, maybe 2, 3 years ago. And yeah, I'm refusing to pay for any more shampoo until I'm done with this bottle because I don't need to just be collecting stuff and clutter. I don't like having a cluttered space. I like to declutter. So yeah, I'm using this shampoo. You can use any shampoo of your preference. And basically, I just rub it up under the lace in a circular motion, get up under the cap in a circular motion. But then when you get back, like I'm working on the inside of the wig, when you turn it back the right way and you put shampoo on it, you literally just run your hands from the top to the bottom. You don't want to scrub it or rough it up too much because that's how you create tangles. You really just want to shampoo it in a motion where you're taking your hands from the top to the bottom. Okay, I think y'all get the gist of what I'm saying. So we're just gonna go ahead and speed that up, get all of that shampoo out so we can move over to the conditioning process. Right now, I'm using the IC Miracle Moist conditioner with the avocado oil in it or whatever. And I really like this conditioner. Another favorite conditioner of mine is the Tresemme Moisture Rich line. That is my go-to conditioner as well. We add a lot of conditioner. Okay, don't be stingy with it. And the amount you see on the wig right now, I'm gonna go back and add even more. And I rub it through the wig again with in the same motion as I did when I was shampooing because we're not roughing it up. We just want to be gentle, work it in from top to bottom, and then I'm just gonna let that sit in the sink. You basically leave it and forget it. Like that's the goal. Leave it and forget it. The longer it's on there, the better it is for your wig. And the easier it's going to be to actually detangle it. So just leave the conditioner on there for as long as possible. Okay, so after you left it and you come back, this is the detangling part of the process. So with cold water, I am going to be rinsing out the conditioner, but I'm also going to use a paddle brush to detangle it at the same time. So I'm rinsing it out with the water and detangling it at the same time. It makes the detangling process so much easier having that conditioner on there because the conditioner is going to give it that slip, but also the water is going to give it slip too. And yeah, I oftentimes neglect my wigs, y'all. I really don't take care of them. So, and it's been probably like a month since I did something to this wig. So, yeah. I had a couple tangles up in there, but nothing that can't be resolved. So, yeah. So once that is detangled, we can move on to the next step of the process, which is letting it air dry, y'all. I moved, so I don't have that nice big balcony where I can hang the wigs up and let them air dry overnight. I don't have that luxury no more. I don't even have a patio. Yeah, I can't even leave my wigs outside. So that great thing y'all saw me with was a splat mat. It's what you use when you have like a baby or a toddler and you put it under their high chair because they like to throw all their food everywhere. So I put a splat mat down and then I added a towel on top of it. And then I added a wig stand and then I hang the wig from the wig stand. It's like my bootleg drying situation. And I even went and got a fan just to speed up the process. And I let it just stay like this overnight. Um, that way in the morning it could be dry and I can start styling it. Truthfully, I was supposed to finish this that night, but I got lazy and I was like, I'm going to bed. And I decided to be last minute and finish it in the morning. Y'all, so this is the next morning, and I kid you not, it dawned on me that I wasn't really gonna have no time. I was thinking, go on my morning walk, come home, make the wig, get dressed, and meet up with my friend for brunch. What I realized was I'm gonna need to leave the house around 10:30 to make it to brunch on time, and I don't get back from my morning walk until almost 10 a.m. So I'm not gonna have no time to style this wig. So early morning, y'all, this is probably like 6 a.m. before I even wake up my son at 7 to get him ready for school. I was in here trying to fix this wig. Now, y'all look at this wig. It did air dry and everything overnight, but the lace, obviously, I need a new lace. I tried something different with the deep side part. I plucked it a lot more where the baby hair was, and I plucked it a lot more along the parting, just doing something I saw other people do to see if it worked for me. It does work, but I realize it works to give you the look that you're going for, but I realize the closure doesn't last as long if I pluck it my regular way. But anywho, I had this wig for a little over a year now. Usually the closures last, usually I can get about 2 years out of a closure before I need to replace it. Sometimes three, because I really don't be doing much to the closure, but I was experimenting with how I did my deep side part. But anywho, I took my wax stick and hot comb and I flattened out one side. So I'm about to do the other to the other side. Now, I do want to apologize for the camera quality because the quality is ridiculous. And this camera is really good with giving like A1 quality. I got the Canon G7X the second. And I don't know, I somehow messed up my settings, switched them, changed them, child. I don't know. And I don't remember what it was on before. So it might take me a couple videos, y'all, before I get the quality back to how it was. But I'm taking, well, I took a pointed tweezer to get that middle part really in the middle and to make sure it was nice and parted well. And then I'm just taking the hot comb and directing the hair towards the front. I need a new lace closure. We don't have a new lace closure right now, so we covering the lace by combing the hair forward. And pretty much the only thing left to do is to define the hair again because obviously by messing with the hair and the lace and parting it and getting it flattened, it makes the hair really fluffy. So I'm laying down that splat mat again. I'm gonna leave a link to all the wig making supplies and tools and stuff that I use. The Amazon link. I'm gonna leave the link in the I can't even talk in the description box down below, just in case y'all are interested in that. But yes, I'm just saturating the hair again, fully saturating it with water. Yes, even though it took us all night long to let it air dry overnight, I'm literally gonna have to go through this process all over again. Yes. It kind of made me feel like maybe I should start styling the hair while it's wet, but at the same time, I can't use a hot comb on wet hair. So it's almost like I have to wait for it to dry just for after it dries and I hot comb it and get the hairline right to just have to wet it all over again and go through the process all over again. It kind of seems like, I don't know, maybe I can find a solution for it, maybe I can't. But anywho, I am just spraying the hair down with some water. I'm using the paddle brush and I'm using a dimming brush. Those are my two favorite brushes to use. And I'm just really making sure it's really defined the way that I want it to be. And then I just I leave it and let it air dry. Now, this is me after I got back home. I changed everything. This is what the wig looking like. It's cute. It's still it's about 3% wet, maybe 5, maybe 10% wet, but it's dry enough. But it's cute. Yeah. I wish I could like really like see here and show y'all how cute it is, but I really got to go. So I'm about to take this off the mannequin. I'm about to take this off the canvas head and put it on my head. Oh, before I did that, sorry, I forgot. I like to use makeup on the parts. So this is the e.l.f. Camo Found Conceal. I can't remember. It was like $7 at Walmart, and I really like it. But I take like an angled brush, makeup brush, eyebrow brush. I don't. Y'all, obviously, I'm not a makeup person, but I kind of wipe some of it off on the stick because you don't want to use too much of it, and then I just drag it along the part. I saw another wig maker. I actually saw quite a few wig makers do it, and I really like their work. So I was just like, if they doing it, what? Ain't nobody tell me nothing. Okay, ain't nobody tell me nothing. I was wondering how they was making it look so clean and so natural and look just like scalp, other than bleaching the knots. It's the makeup they're at. They're at, and I've been seeing people do it like with quick weaves and like I've been seeing people do it, but I didn't. I seen them do it with a quick weave or like, yeah, usually a quick weave. I wasn't seeing them doing it with wigs, but then I was like, oh wow. So yeah, I started doing it. I like it, so I continue to do it. I do it for all my customers too, and I use that same color. I don't switch the color. I don't remember the color that was like the exact number, but I use that on all customer wigs. But yeah, I'm just gonna take it off and put it on my head. But yeah, this is the final results. This is a clip from when I was vlogging for the day. I am uploading a vlog just so if y'all want to see it. I'm gonna try to find some photos to see if I took some photos. Hopefully, I had to have taken a photo so y'all can see what it looked like. But yeah, this is how I refresh my wigs. I do the same process for all wigs. I might do the lace closure differently depending on what the closure looking like, but I wash the wigs the same way. I do the hairline the same way. Yeah, all of it is pretty much the same. But yeah, thanks for tuning in and I'll see y'all in the next video.